just tell you perhaps one more story. A heroic friend of mine who struggled with panic attacks. And he was an elder in the church and been walking with the Lord for a long time. And he wanted to talk, and he basically introduced his panic attacks saying, "What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me that after this many years of walking with the Lord, my body would respond with this kind of panic, as if I'm utterly alone?" Now listen to what happened. It was the first of his panic attacks. He's had others since, but here's the first. As these things often happen, it was this ideal heavenly moment. He was with his wife and two other couples, and they were going out for just a lovely meal on a Friday evening. The work week was done. Saturday didn't hold all kinds of duties that were overwhelming. And good food and the best of company. It's a vision of heaven. In the midst of that, this rising anxiety that took him over, that felt suffocating, that mobilized his entire body, and all he could do was run out. He ran outside the restaurant. And the intensity of this spasm was such that as soon as he got out of the restaurant, he vomited. It was that physically overpowering. And I don't know if this is a good question or bad question, but what were you thinking as you were vomiting? I think that sounds like a bad question now that I actually say it out loud to you. And he said, all I could possibly think was, Jesus, help. Jesus, help. Jesus, help. No. Where's his anxiety come from? I don't know. Where does the physicality of it come from? I don't know. You don't have to know. I hope what you hear in that story is a man who is a spiritual giant. Because our expectations, what we're hoping for as we grow in dealing with our anxieties, is not that our anxieties will be fully dissipated and erode and we won't feel anything again like that. But in the midst of it, we will call out to the Lord. And for him, he didn't call out to the Lord in 12 hours or in 6 hours or in 3 hours once he got his wits back. He called out immediately. There was no other place to go. And in this, we'll talk about this a little bit more probably even this morning, this calling out to the Lord, which seems like it should be so easy, is so advanced, and it's something that we practice and we want to grow in throughout our life. And it is most pleasing to our God. It is a foremost feature of faith. Faith is our response to the words of God.